Ever had that moment where you make a paper airplane and you have this new design idea, or you saw someone make it and you fold yours up the same way and then you throw it and it makes a big loop and slams right into the floor? Or like the guys that you see on YouTube and Facebook in their video, and they build their model airplane, and then the first time they launch it, it goes right into a power line or right into the lake. And you see them with drones all the time. Just search drone fails. It's pretty sad, heartrending, actually. Welcome to Leading Leaders Podcast, 5-minute videos, 5 days a week. I'm Loren Norris with Leading Leaders Podcast. And recently I've seen a series of just GIFs that I don't know why they seem to trend together, but like the guy whose dog is sitting in front of the television and you see the video camera is aimed on the corner kick. And as the soccer player or football player comes up to kick the ball, the dog is glued to the television and then it kicks off the screen out of the view of the camera. And the dog turns to see where it might have landed in the room. The dog is thoroughly convinced that what he's just seen is an opportunity to chase a ball. But his hopes are dashed when he realizes the ball is trapped inside that electric box and it didn't actually fly across the room for him to pursue. There's another one where a guy has a little pet bird and he's kind of bouncing it in his hands like he's ready to let it fly, and he throws it up and it goes 4 or 5 inches and then it falls to the ground, and as it hits the ground, a cat runs behind him, snatches it, and runs off into the bushes to eat it. Now see, the reality is many of us, like the drone pilot who puts it in the drink the first time or flies into the power lines, or like my son with his little rocket when he was about 8, the first day that he got it, he set it up in the front yard and he launched it and it went right on the roof, and we didn't have a ladder, and it lived on the roof for years until the wind blew it down one day. I never got to play with that toy. It was just gone. But see, we tend to do that with our dreams, with our visions, with our goals, with our grand ideas in life. We share them with people who, like the cat, just want to snatch them and run off with them. Some will do that kind of while the dream or the vision, the new idea, is in its infancy, when it doesn't really have the wings to fly on its own. Some will just kind of sit in the corner and wait to see if it's going to fail, because really what they want to do is just take that opportunity to mock your failure rather than celebrate your success. Some are so jealous of your success that they will, along the way, as you share your dream or share your vision, tell you over and over why that's not going to work. It's a dumb idea. You don't have the right education. Nobody's going to believe you're capable of that. Don't try to invent a product on your own. You can't do that. You're not smart enough. You don't have enough money. It's going to take too long and too much effort to get the patent or to get the trademark, and nobody's going to wait that long for it to go to market. I remember building my very first car of the future in my mind that ran on steam and electricity, and everybody thought it was a great idea. It won the first place in the overall science fair, and then a radio commentator stopped me for an interview on the way out, my 17 or 18-year-old self, and he said, there's no way it's ever going to work. I mean, good luck to you if it does, but it can't work because... And he gave me a list of reasons. And I literally threw the prototype, the model, in the trash can and walked away. See, I think there are a lot of us who we want to birth a dream. We want to have a new idea come to life. We want to see it actually take off and do something and fly and change the world and impact people's lives. And yet we surround ourselves with an environment that would be more akin to giving birth in the middle of a landfill or a sewage treatment plant, or having the baby and then walking out in the middle of the highway and just laying it on the yellow line to see how long it lasts. And see, the environment that we birth our dreams and our visions in is as important as the quality of the dream and the vision. Is it big enough to serve enough people? Will it demand of us more than we have so that we have to surround ourselves with strong people? Are we testing this dream and this vision against others to make sure that the idea we have, it actually has legs? And once we've gone through those steps, once we've done those things, have we secured an environment where the lions can't come in and eat this brand new baby before it can defend itself, where we're not going to be eaten up by taxes, we're not going to be eaten up by competitors, and we're not going to be eaten up by regulations and burdensome processes that just eat us alive? Are we creating a dream and a vision in an environment where it's surrounded by people who would look and say, yeah, you might not want to do it that way. See, I tried it that way, or I did it like this, and here's a better idea. Not don't do that, but here's a better idea. In fact, I would encourage you to find people in your life on every level, every relationship, every dream, every goal you've ever had, who always have the heart, the intent, and the words, here's a better idea. Not someone who wants to destroy your idea or disprove it, but to take what you've got and build on it. In improv, they call that the yes and attitude. Whatever it is that you've said, I'm not going to contradict you, I'm not going to destroy you. I'm going to take what you've said and add to it. Yes and. Let me reinforce and build up what you've got. These are the people that when the lions come, they turn to face the lions with you. They don't run from the lions. They don't open the door and let the lions come eat your dream or your vision. They turn to face the lions with you and fight them off. That's the kind of environment you want to launch a dream in. And as leaders, we should be that kind of environment. We should be looking for the opportunity to support someone who's building up a dream, building up a vision, launching something new, and come around them and be the one who says, yes, and here's a better idea. That's my challenge for you today. I want you to be the kind of leader who steps into someone else's dream, someone else's goal, someone else's vision, and rather than snatching it away, stomping on it, throwing it to the wind or into the drink, or feeding it to the lions, or putting it in the middle of the highway, be the kind of leader who says, yes, and here's a better idea. The world needs more leaders like that. I'm Loren Norris with Leading Leaders Podcast for Tell It Like It Is TV. Have a blessed day. Subscribe now for our extensive video library of leadership lessons promoting faith, family, and freedom.
Leadership team. If attitude is going to have a deep impact on your business and bottom line, make it a positive attitude with a positive impact. Visit jlorennorris.com/attitude hack